All right. And welcome back. Today is day 2 of being in New York. I know what you're thinking. What time is it, first of all? Because it looks so nice and sunny in here. So, it is a little after 4 p.m. Don't hit me. The reason why is because earlier, I took my time with getting ready. And I also took my time with just getting, getting myself together today. It took longer than I actually wanted. I didn't want it to take as long as it did because in the next couple of minutes, we're going to be leaving here. And let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. So for day 2, we are going to a concert. But guess who? You would never guess. We're going to the Mandy Moore concert. I'm sure you're thinking, Mandy Moore, wait. Isn't that the girl that sang? And isn't that the girl that was in that one movie? Yes, that Mandy Moore. I've always wanted to go to a Mandy Moore concert or a Mandy Moore show, actually, ever since I was really young, and I loved her growing up. I love her now. Although many people love her as an actress, I love her more as a musician, but that's just me. I love her more as a singer. No shade to the acting. She can act her ass off, but I just want to see her perform. I've never been to one of her concerts before, and so since she's here in New York, I'm gonna have an opportunity to see her. And how it came about was I got a newsletter from Mandy Moore's website about her tour. And so I looked into the tour and I saw how much the tickets were. And I was like, oh, that's not bad. Let me go ahead and get me a ticket for this concert. And then they're going to be in New York the same week I'm going to be there. So let me go ahead and make this happen. It's going to be the night before. Yeah. So I went on ahead and purchased that ticket, and I'm very glad. So now we're going to be heading to, we're going to head to Webster Hall. That's where this show is going to take place, and I'm so excited. I have not been to a concert since I was a kid, and I don't even remember the concert I went to. I might have to ask a friend of mine which concert did I go to when I was young, because I don't remember. It was that long ago, but I've not been to one as an adult. I've been to many, okay, so you've seen on my channel, yeah, I seen Maya perform. Yes, so you saw Maya, you saw this person, you saw that person. I'm like, but those weren't concerts though. Those were they were either Pride Fest or they were Pride related events that I went to. And then the few events that were not Pride related, you know what? You might be right. Maya was the last concert. But it was a show because it was a smaller venue. It was more intimate. But I'm so excited to be going to this one because Mandy Moore is another person I adore and love, and always loved her from the very, very beginning of her career. Although I liked her better as a blonde. But anyway, in any event, we're gonna go ahead and let's get going. It's getting late. It's already almost 4:30. Doors open at 6. Event starts at 7. And let's get going. And I'm gonna take you with me. So, in case you don't know, any of her songs or any of her music, or hell, any of the movies she's been in or the TV show she was in. She starred in the NBC TV show This Is Us, went on for 6 seasons. She starred in movies such as A Walk to Remember, Saved, and Chasing Liberty, and How to Deal. And she is a badass actress. I love her. I love her down. So, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I love me some Mandy, because, you know, we gotta love who we love as far as their artistry, as far as their impact in entertainment. And I'm stoked. So let's go. Let's get it. So the concert's supposed to start in less than 5 minutes. So let's see if it actually starts. And then there's supposed to be an opener. So I'm hoping that the opener isn't on too long, but hopefully we have a good time. They're good. So let's try to have a good time.
Just like me, will sit and wonder what life might be if they were down with a privileged hand or inherited 1,000 grand. This life is a lesson in unfair, but I'm studying not to care, cause I know I'm gonna make it out, cause I'm already breaking ground. I know I'm gonna make it out, cause I'm already breaking ground. Now. The blood started pouring down, you see I'm already losing count, and I'm earning the right. Everybody can find their way, cause I know I'm gonna make it out, cause I'm already breaking down now. It seems like yellow red, darling, hold me. I'm in the coldest fire, feel it burning, but I'm frozen. I'm in the cold, this fire. I've always chosen peace, but they're surrounding me on every side, carrying the weight of more lifetimes than I've been alive. So come ahead, darling, hold me. I'm in the coldest fire, feel it burning, but I'm frozen, but I scream, but I stay quiet. I don't got nobody on my side, and God knows that ain't right. So come ahead, darling, hold me. I'm in the cold, I'll be damned if I do, damned if I don't, but I won't be damned at all. We'll be damned if we do, damned if we don't, but we won't be damned, no. So come here, darling, hold me. I'm in the coldest fire, feel it burning, but I'm frozen, won't scream, but I stay quiet, except for you. Brother, I need to hear you say, cut off a limb just to change. Then I'll drop the world and carry you on my shoulders. You tell me, worry about myself, to shame cause you got nobody else. Everyone fled as you came crashing down when the high was over, except for me. You don't know what you got till all you got winds up this way. I came as close as anyone can get. Maybe we'll be closer from a distance.
So that was A.H.I. who opened up for Mandy Moore. So now we're waiting for Mandy to come out. So I'm so excited. So hopefully she comes out soon because and now they're doing like the mic check and stuff. But I'm so looking forward to the day. So, and I'm loving this blue light. I'm here for it. So yeah, so let's do this.
It's been a minute since I've been up here and done all of this, and obviously like getting to perform this new record and the last record before is so gratifying. But before Silver Landings in 2020, I hadn't had music out in over a decade, and I think I had I love
I
you.
still love you, man.
I think I had a lot of baggage when it came to music, and I think I had a lot to unpack.
That's all right.
Did I want to make music? What kind of music did I want to make? There was so much wrapped up in it, and in part, I have a lot of gratitude to my friend Mike up here and to Taylor for helping me unlock something that I knew I really wanted to dive back into and figure out how to excavate that part of myself again. I also think a lot of it came down to making peace with my past. And for so long, I think I was dismissive about music that I made when I was a teenager. I was so grateful for the opportunity, but I think, you look back at so much of what you did when you were a kid, right? You kind of roll your eyes a little bit.
I still love you, Mandy.
I think for so long, I didn't want to take ownership of it, and it took a while to recognize the affection and respect I had for that 15-year-old in me. And she is the reason I'm here. She's the reason I have any sort of career. It's where I started, and I owe her a ton of gratitude. And I decided to write this song to sort of honor that. Young girl up early, wasn't old enough to drive. Took a trip from Seminole County with her mother by her There's a song that's inside on my soul. It's the one that I've tried to write over and over again. I'm awake in the infinite cold, but you sing to me over and over and over again. So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope. Sing to me the song of the stars, of your galaxy dancing and laughing again. When it feels like my dreams are so far, sing to me of the plans that you have for me over again. So I lay my head back and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope. And I give you my destiny. I'm giving you all of me. I want your symphony, singing all that I am. At the top of my lungs, I'm giving it I plan my days around you. I canceled all my plans. Time
time stands still without you? Or is it moving in ways we don't understand? Till the moment you're ready, I'll keep the champagne on ice. You know the house when you get here is only one every life. I talk a lot about you, much more than I probably should. I guess I was always bound to, 'cause no conversations felt so good. I think I see the future. It's written in your name. I wish you would get here sooner and fill us both in the frame. Till the moment you're ready, I'll keep the champagne on ice. You'll know the house when you get here. Sadly, on every life.
questionable, the lyrical content for a 16-year-old, but we don't have to go there. Because we all, I'm sure, those of us who know it, have a connection to it. So if you do know it and you want to help me and sing along again, I would greatly appreciate it. But guys, thank you. Thank you, all of you, for spending your Wednesday evening with me, with us. It means so much, you have no idea. I deeply appreciate it. So sing along, and thank you, New York City. for you guys. quieter notes. So, I just finished this really seminal chapter of my life. I spent the last 6 years on a TV show, and it's done now. And I get to process all of it with you guys. I get to process my emotions every night by getting to sing some songs, including this one. So it's funny, I I definitely give credit to Mike and Taylor for helping me find my way back to music, but This Is Us also did too, you guys, because very early on in season 1, there was this introduction. My character's backstory included music, and it meant that I had to go into the studio and sing for the first time with a band, and I hadn't been in the studio in years, and it activated something in me again. I was like, oh, I need to figure out how to make this a bigger part of my life again. I miss this. So essentially, I owe finding my way back to music also to the show. And over the course of 6 seasons, I got to sing a whole bunch. And our incredible composer, Sid, befriended Taylor, and they wrote some really great songs along the way, including this one that I got to sing at the end of the show this season. It's one of my favorites. It sort of encapsulates everything, and I figured we'd maybe try to do it for you guys tonight.
They say time will tell, but I think he likes to keep secrets. We'll wait and see, but it's just as well. The years can be counted in seconds. That's fine with me, 'cause I get this moment with you forever now. It all hits me at once forever now. There's a right way to say it. I'm still learning how. Maybe all that we have is a forever now. I've been looking for words, for feelings that shouldn't get spoken. It's something I do. I'm starting to learn some silences shouldn't be broken. Just listen to. And I get this moment with you forever now. It all hits me at once forever now.
One more time for the band. New York City, we love you so much. Thank you. Have a fantastic evening.
Mandy Moore. You are playing my jam. You made me want to jam with you.
Show me who you are. I'm waiting for you. I'm missing you. I can't wait. Missing you. I can't wait. Sweet, sweet loving. You gotta know. I've got a hold of me. I'm free back.
I have a feeling that Mandy Moore is going to be popping out in a little bit, like in this little area over here where some of these people over here are waiting. So that's why I'm still here instead of at the hotel. So maybe I can meet her. Yes. So let's see. So basically when Mandy came out, she went into this hotel right here. Couldn't even get a chance to get her attention. She just ran. She ran. So now I'm mad. I want to show you all something. So you see this lamp is on, right? And you see the view. So watch what happens when I turn the lamp off. It's still kind of lit in here. You know why? Because of these damn lights outside. And this is after midnight, mind you. It's not like it's 9 p.m. or it's still kind of early. It's late. You get all this illumination coming in from outside. I think it's cool, but that's one of those things where if you're like me, you need the curtains to be closed during, in the nighttime. Oh, and by the way, yes, that is the Empire State Building, nicely lit. So I wanted to do a quick debrief before we call it a day. So the concert was everything. And I intentionally kept the camera on Mandy because I did not want you all to see me almost cry each and every single time she sang a song that had some sentimental value. Whether she sang In Real Life or Save a Little for Yourself or Only Hope or Extraordinary. Oh my gosh, each of those songs have some impact on me for their own reasons, and they all speak to something that is very, very true to some experiences that I've had and experiences that I do still have in the present day. So this was my first time seeing Mandy. As much as I would have loved to see Mandy after the show, or at least, get a chance to directly say hi to her, the fact that she dodged the fans and ran off when she came out after the show while everyone was like barricaded and were waiting for her to come out, that was fascinating that she chose to do that. But what I will say was that the experience still was wonderful. The only thing that I would give criticism to personally as far as the concert was that they had, there's a couple of things. First of all, they shouldn't have had us wait in that line for 2 hours or 3 hours or however long people been standing in that line, because my back and my knees were in just, as much as I was okay with finally getting inside the venue, I would have been even better if they didn't make us stand on concrete and steel the entire show. And it was only standing room, as you've seen inside of the venue. It was only standing room. There were no seats. So imagine standing there the whole time. In any event, the show itself was lovely. I did not expect for her to give these wonderful and reflective stories of what she went through that led to the culmination of many of the songs that many of us Mandy Moore fans loved. Whether it be Gardenia, whether it would be, just so many songs she had a backstory to. And she shared those with us, and I'm so grateful for that because she didn't have to share that, and I'm glad that she did so that we can understand the foundation behind one's craft and how she was able to create such a masterpiece in a song, whether it would be Gardenia, whether it would be Save a Little for Yourself, whether it be for In Real Life, whether it would be for Moons Over. So many great songs. Now, unfortunately, she didn't write nearly as much earlier on in her career, but I know once she got into her 20s, she started writing more. And I'm so happy about that because I think we were able to hear more of her voice, her actual voice, and not just words that were put together by professional songwriters who write for anyone and almost everyone. She was able to curate her own narrative as an adult, which is so different from how her messages were curated as a child. And all she had to do was just sing, like most kids tend to. In any event, I don't like standing. So standing for the 2 hours in line outside, and the humidity messed me up. Plus the standing room, we stood there for probably about, so the 1 hour before the show start, and then the almost 3 hours, because A.H.A.N, the opening act, was on for about 45 minutes, and then Mandy came on and she performed for about an hour and a half, and there was like a 15-minute, well, technically a 20-minute break in between for setup. My back was on fire by the time I left. By the time the show was over, it was on fire. Seriously, because even when I left here, I got on an express train that took me to where I needed to be, and fortunately, it was only one stop. And unfortunately, I just did not give myself the grace to sit, even if it would have been for like 2 to 3 minutes. And so I was standing for hours. So you can imagine the agony that I was experiencing. And you can imagine the relief that I felt the moment that I got back into the hotel room. And I sat down on this couch. Kid you not, the problem was that the laptop has been acting up, so I could not really catch up on anything for more than a few minutes. So I actually had to go into the bedroom portion of the suite and do what needs to be done. But the couch helped, but that bed, honey, that bed, lifesaver. I feel so much better already. So, but other than just standing on the steel, because I was up front and I got a good view of her, and I was standing on steel because the barricade, I was at the barricade, and there was some steel that was like underneath me and underneath whoever was standing literally at the barricade. But it wouldn't have made much difference from standing on the actual floor, because I believe the floor was made of concrete. It wouldn't have made any difference. It still would have been painful. It's not good on your back, and it's not good on your knees. And depending on who you are, it's not good on your feet either. And in my case, it's not good for all three and then some. And so, other than that, the only other criticism that I have actually was when she performed, it actually is for 2 songs. It's the same feedback, but for 2 songs. For Gardenia and for Only Hope, 2 of my favorite songs by her. I love those songs. I love the performance. I really, really did. However, I think that for those 2 songs, despite my understanding of her wanting to put a different twist on those 2 songs because they came from a different era in her life, I think that the band, I think intentionally she wanted the band to create a different feel for those 2 songs and create a completely different feel. However, with the band creating a different feel, I believe, for me, adding the entire band to perform those two songs in particular completely distorted the message for me for the songs, because and you'll see what I'm talking about. So if you get a chance after this, go ahead and look up those two songs on YouTube. Listen to the album version of those two songs. Listen to Gardenia and listen to Only Hope. And the one thing that these two songs have in common is they were both recorded with, piano. However, Only Hope had like an orchestra, but Gardenia literally had only piano and her voice, and that was it. So having the band perform those two songs, kind of distorted the message for me. It kind of took away from the impact that those songs have on me. I still felt an impact, but it kind of took away, because instead of me hearing the piano and her voice like in Gardenia, or hearing the piano and her voice in Only Hope, I heard it was a little bit busy, kind of. But the bigger thing was, I think it just distorted, the song for me, for both of those. For everything else, oh, perfect. Oh my goodness. Cannot tell you enough. I like A.H.A.N. They were good, so I hope that you all enjoyed them too. They are out of Toronto, so follow them, check out their music. And as for Mandy, I'm pretty sure by now you should know who she is, and if you don't, then you gonna know more from me, because I'm a big Mandy Moore fan. The last thing I'm gonna share before we wrap this up for the night, because we got a big day tomorrow, is that I did not share with you all that after I purchased the ticket for this show tonight, I did actually also purchase a ticket for the show in Chicago. But the show in Chicago is not for another 3 weeks. And the reason why I did that was because I looked at the New York show first, because I knew she was going to be here. And she was here the same time I was going to be here. So, and not to mention the New York ticket was actually more affordable, but now I actually see why. Because the New York show was standing room only. But the Chicago show, I believe there's seating at the Chicago show. I don't recall the venue. I better not be standing for several hours at the Chicago show like I did at the New York show, I'll tell you that much. But in any event, today was lovely. I hate that I got started as late as I did, but trust me, tomorrow I can't do that. Won't be able to, and I'll be looking a damn fool if I do. In any event, I hope that you like the look that I had. Oh, and before I go, unfortunately, I took these off, but I'm gonna show you anyway. I wore my very special shoes to the show, and I'm gonna show you really quick. They're not on my feet now, because the moment I got into this hotel was the moment they came right off. I wore my Nintendo Vans. I only wear these. I don't wear these nearly as much as I used to, but I've had these for I had these for at least 6 years, almost 6 years. So they held up really well, and that's because I don't wear them every day. I don't even wear them every year. I only wear them when necessary. And when I decided to take this trip, I decided that these were going to be very, these were necessary. It was necessary this time. Not to mention, it was better than wearing my regular ones. Hell, in fact, I might even wear these tomorrow. I might wear these tomorrow, but I just have to make sure that I just got to be a little kinder to my body. But I will see you in the next one. Today was a total success. Today was lovely. Today was everything. And tomorrow will be even better. We're going to do stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you in the next one, day 3, and I want you to have a great night. Be glad you all don't have all them billboards lighting up outside your window like I do, although actually I think that's kind of cute and charming. And most importantly, if you have not already, please like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and most importantly, subscribe. And as you do that, don't forget to hit that bell so you can get every single notification, because I want you to know every single time I upload and every single episode of Chasing Liberation that there's going to be, and when it's going to premiere. I don't want you to miss a thing. So, in the words of my Nintendo vans, well, good night, and in the words of my Nintendo vans, game over. It's a wrap. Good night.
Let's go.